It is the gorgeous and beautiful Jamie Barnfield.
Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? You all right? Have you got lots of energy? No. Shall I do a slow one for you today then? All right. Well, in fact, it is a slow one. It's slightly different. So let me tell you a little bit about it. It's 32 counts, and it's 2 walls. We haven't got to do the 4. And I'm very pleased and honoured to have once again teamed up with my danger twin, Karl, who's on the back there, and we brought this dance together for you. Thank you. We have a nightclub for you. You ready? Should we just get on with it? All right then, let's make a start. So weight is on your left foot. Oh, hang on. Hello, onliners. Hiya. Righty, we're going to step back onto your right foot, which is going to be count 1. And as we do this, we're going to sweep our left foot from front to back. So step back on 1, sweeping that left foot round. We're going to cross the left foot behind, and we are going to step onto the right foot. But as you step onto your right foot, we're just going to head into the diagonal corner, so the weight's forward on that right. Count 3, we're here. Step forward into that diagonal, and at the same time, we're going to hitch, raise our knee. But I've got a little bit of a helpful hint for you on this hitch. We're going to swing. Don't know where I got that idea from. Should we let it swing? We'll let it swing. So as you step forward onto that left foot, if you swing, that's going to give you the motion then to come back into a coaster step, and you'll step forward with your right foot. Let's just do this section together. So weights on the left foot, stepping back onto the right, sweeping the left foot round. We're going to go 1, 2, and hitch 3, coaster 4, and step 5. How was that for you? It was all right for me. I did it all right. Are you good? Let's do it. Well, I'm not sure. Here we go. Stepping back onto that right foot, sweeping, and here's 1, 2, and swing 3, coaster 4, and step 5. Now, when we step forward on this 5, we need to have a little bit of a prep motion going on because we've got a little bit of a turn. But first of all, before we do the turn, I want to give a non-turning option if there are people like that get dizzy on the turn. So as you step forward onto your 5, we've got a little bit of a body prep going on. Now, the diagonal corner behind us, you're just going to make a half turn and you're going to left shuffle into that diagonal. So you're still on the diagonal behind you. That's the non-turning option. Come back round, just try that with me. So we've got our weight forward on that right foot, out over your left, we're going to shuffle forward with the left. Now, come back round to me. If we're going to do the turning, again, we've got the weight forward on that right foot. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of a prep because this is a big turn. Over the left, you're going to make a half turn on 6. So weight's now on your left foot, see here. And 7, you're going to do a full turn, traveling into that corner, half-half. And 7. Can I give you an additional thing to do on number 7? Say yeah. And that is a sweep of your right foot from back to front. But be careful when you do that sweep that you're not turning then to the back wall. We are still on that diagonal corner when we do the sweep, okay? So, turners, non-turners, Tina Turners, let's try it all together. Weights forward on that right, you're either shuffling in or you're doing a 1.5 triple. Ready? And 6 and 7. Beautiful. Should we do that whole first section together? All good? Here we go then. Stepping back on that right foot. 7, 8. Here's 1, 2, and swing 3, coaster 4, and prep 5, 6, and forward 7. Oh, well, we're all facing the right way. That's good. We're all on our feet. Should we do it one more time? Come on then, let's give it a go. So stepping back on that right. 7, 8. Here's 1, 2, and swing 3, coaster 4, and prep 5, 6, and forward 7. Now, just look at me for a second. I'm going to show you the next part. I'm going to head and square up to the side wall, the boot wall. I'm going to go 8 and rock back 1, recover on 2. So just so you know where we're heading now, okay? So you're sweeping that right foot round. We're going to cross the right foot over on the and. This is where we square up to the boot wall as you step back onto that left. And now you're going to do a slow rock back onto your right. So you're just going to rock, recover. Weights forward on your left foot. On the and count, we're turning over, making a half turn, stepping back onto our right. And weights back on that right foot. We're now going to do a slow rock back and recover onto the left. Slow rock. Brilliant. Let's try this section together, and I'll try and give you the numbers at the same time. Weights on your left foot. Remember, we've just sweeping that right foot from back to front. Cross square up to the boot wall. And we're going to go 8 and rock 1, 2 and rock 3, 4. Do you have your weight on your forward foot? If you didn't, just do a quick swap. No one will know. Just quickly swap it round. Try it one more time. From that sweep, you're sweeping round. Ready? And 8 and rock back 1, 2 and rock 3, 4. On the and count again, we're going to turn a quarter to our right as you sidestep onto your left. And now you're going to cross your right foot behind your left, and you're going to sweep that left foot from front to back. Then you're going to go into a left sailor step, and the last step of that sailor, if you take it straight forward towards the back wall. Can I give you the last section of this one? Give me a mambo step with your right stepping back, which would be 8 and 1. How's that for you? Is that all right? We're doing good. You've gone very quiet. I can hear the ticking almost. Yes. Yes, of course we can. Of course we can. I'm going to take you from that corner, though, to link it all together, okay? So we're sweeping that right foot round. Remember, that is number 7. We're squaring up to the boot wall, which is cross, back, rock, back, recurve, half rock back, recurve, quarter behind with the right, sweep the left into your sailor, step forwards. Let's go back to the line dancer wall. Let's just go back there. So how you've got there is you've just done your rock, recover, half, rock, recover. The weight is on that right. It's on the and count. You're stepping to the back wall, and then you're crossing the right foot behind into your sailor step forward. Okay, is that right? Let's join it all together. Come back round to me. Let's try it all together from the very top. Life with you. I didn't tell you that, did I? It's called Life with You. Gorgeous piece of music. Absolutely. Oh, I think it's a gorgeous piece of music. It is gorgeous. Stepping back onto the right. Here we go. 7, 8, back 1, 2 and swing 3, coaster 4 and prep 5, turning 6 and forward 7, 8 rock back on 1, 2 and rock 3, 4 and behind 5, 6 and forward 7, mambo 8 straight back on 1. Do you have your weight back on your right foot? Give yourselves high fives then. Fabulous. Come back round to me. We'll do all that one more time and then we'll move on, okay? Here we go. 7, 8 on 1, 2 and swing 3, coaster 4 and prep 5, 6 and forward 7, 8 rock back on 1, 2 and rock 3, 4 behind 5, sailor 6 and forward 7, mambo 8 step back on 1. What I'm going to get you to do is just do it one more time, but can I get you to move forward? Is that all right? They're table dancing towards the back. My kind of event, but we better stick in lines, haven't we, really? And talking of the back wall, we have got Carl on the back wall covering there as well for you, okay? Let's do it again then, nice and slow from the top. Are you ready? Stepping back. 7, 8, here's 1, 2 and swing 3, coaster 4 and prep 5, 6 and forward 7, 8 rock back on 1, 2 and rock 3, 4 behind 5, sailor 6 step forward 7, mambo 8 and back 1. Fabulous, guys. You're all looking amazing. Absolutely fabulous. From here, we're going to travel back with your left foot with a back lock step. So coming back on that left, back lock step. Now, keep an eye on this back wall. Have a look at this back wall. Say hello to the back wall. Hi, back wall. This is your friend, because you're going to come back to this back wall, okay? But for now, out over your right shoulder, so just give your right shoulder a little bit of a pull. That's the direction we're going. We're going to do a sailor 3/4 turn, okay? So bring that right foot round into your sailor 3/4. Now, just check me out for a minute. First of all, do you like my shirt? Do you like it? Nice. What I mean, though, is check my feet, not my shirt. Your weight should be on your right foot and slightly crossed over at this point. So when you come out of this sailor step, 3/4 cross that right foot over with all of your body weight on there, because you've got another little prep there. Is that okay? Face the back. What we're going to do is take it from the mambo step. So you're going to rock forward onto your right, which is your number 8. Ready? Mambo. 8 and back. 1. Lock. 2 and 3. Out you go. 4 and prep. 5. Fabulous. Now, who's your friend? Don't say your neighbour. The back wall, that's where we're heading, okay? Now, to get back there, because you've got all of your body weight forward on that right, your left foot is free. Just lift it off the floor so we can see. How long can you stand there for? Not long, okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to go round to the left and you're heading to the back wall. Now, you've got to imagine that where my left foot is now, there's a girt big. Afternoon, people in Gloucestershire. There's a girt big hole. So what we need you to do is shuffle round that hole to get to the back wall. So I'm going to go left shuffle to get you back to that back wall. And weight should be on your left foot. And guess what the right foot's going to do? A lovely sweep around again. Okay, stay exactly where you are. We're going to take it from the mambo step, nice and slow on this part. So mambo forward with the right. 8 and back. 1. Lock shuffle. 2 and 3, sailor 4 and prep the 5, shuffle 6 and 7. Can I give you 8 and 1? We're going to do a cross rock recover quarter to our right, which would be cross rock quarter, and that's your 8 and 1. So before we link all this together, because we're nearly done, face the back wall. Let's take it from the mambo step one more time, okay? So rocking forward with your right foot. Here we go, and 8 and 1, back lock, 2 and 3, sailor 4 and prep your 5, shuffle round, 6 and sweep the 7, 8 and quarter 1. Who's your friend? Let's get back there because I'm missing it already. All you're going to do here is a pivot 3/4 turn. You're going to step forward with that left foot. You're going to pivot round and then take that further quarter as you side step onto that left foot. Okay. Count 4. Want you to draw your right foot in as you take a deep breath in and touch your right toe next to. Don't breathe out. I haven't said that yet. Keep it in. Keep it in. Okay. Let's take it from staying on that back wall, the cross rock recover quarter to your right. So right foot's going to rock over, cross rock quarter, 8 and quarter 1, pivot round. 2 and side, 3, breathe, touch, 4. You can breathe out now if you want to. Brilliant. Stay where you are. From that mambo step, lock, shuffle back, sailor 3/4 turn, back round to the back wall, cross rock, recover quarter, a pivot back round to the back and breathing on count 4. Have you got that? Brilliant. Here's your mambo forward. Ready? Here it is on 8 and 1. Lock shuffle 2 and 3. Sailor 4, prep 5. Shuffle round 6 and sweep 7. Cross rock 8 and quarter 1. Pivot round 2 inside 3 and breathe. There's another dance with breathe in it. Who knows that one? Yeah, we do. Versions of you. Nice little breathe. Let's take it from the top, everybody. Are you feeling good? You feeling all right? Brilliant. Here we go then from the top. What's it called? Can't remember. Life with you. Life with you. Here we go then. Are you ready? Stepping back. 7, 8, step 1. We're going to 2 and swing 3, coaster 4 and prep your 5. Turning 6 and forward, 7 squaring up, 8 rock back on 1, 2 and rock 3, 4 behind 5, sailor 6, forward 7, mambo 8 and back 1, lock shuffle 2 and 3, sailor turn. Don't forget the prep, round the hole we go, cross rock quarter. Pivot 3/4, what you're going to do? Breathe. I love each and every one of you. Well done. Should we do that one more time and then I'll give you the last section, yeah? Did I tell you there were no tags? Because there aren't any. Did I say there are no restarts? That's because there are. Who knows dipping and sliding? How many did we have in that one? 6. Half. We've cut it down to half. There's 3. But let's worry about them in a second. Here we go. From the very top, then we're nearly done. Stepping back. 7, 8, back. 1, 2, and swing. 3, coaster. 4, and prep. 5, 6, step forward. 7, square up. 8, and rock. 1, 2, and rock. 3, 4, behind. 5, sailor. 6, step forward. 7, mambo. 8, and back. 1, bring it back. 2 and 3, sailor. 4 and prep. 5, 6 and sweep your 7, cross rock. 8 and quarter. 1 to the back. 2 and breathe. That's number 4. What we're going to do now is we're going to step back onto that right foot, which would be number 5, and it's another slow one. So you're going to step back on 5 as you drag your left heel towards 5. Then you're going to do a left coaster step, 6 and 7. Now again, if you don't like doing turns, all you can do here is a mambo step. But if we are going to do a turn, we're going to do a pivot, half, half. Step forward with your right foot, pivot the half, and you're going to turn a further half as you step back onto your right foot. Guess what you're going to do when you step back on that right? Breathe. You're going to sweep your left foot round because you have already started wall 2. That's number 1 of wall 2, okay? Not yet. Not yet. Wait. Righty, so we were in count 4. What I want you to do is just touch that right toe next to. We've taken a deep breath in. We're going to step back on that right as you drag your left foot towards, which is 5, coaster, 6 and 7. We're pivoting. 8, step back on 1. Now you can give yourself a round of applause. Brilliant. Shall we put this all together from the very top? Are you all good? We all ready? Here we go then, stepping back. 7, 8. Here's 1, 2 and hitch. 3, coaster. 4 and prep. 5, turn in. 6, step forward. 7, square up. 8, rock back. 1, 2, rock back. 3, 4, behind. 5, sailor. 6 and forward. 7, mambo. 8 and back. 1, bring it back. 2 and 3, sailor. 4, prep your 5, shuffle. 6 and sweep. 7, cross rock, quarter turn, pivot round. 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, pivot. 8. Who forgot to breathe? Did we forget to breathe? I have slowed you down because it's a gorgeous track, as I said, and it is slow. Watch me. I've got plenty of time to go. 4, 5. Ooh. 5. I quite like the sound of my voice when I do that. 5. Face the back. Breathe in on 4. So side step onto the left. Breathe in. Here is 4. Step back. 5. Coaster. 6 and 7. Pivot round. 8 and 1. Brilliant. So come back round to me before we attack wall 2, because you're going to fly through wall 2, aren't you? You're going to fly through wall 2, aren't you? Brilliant. Let's do wall 1 one more time, all the way through. 7, 8. Here's 1, 2 and swing. 3, coaster. 4 and prep. 5, 6 and sweep. 7, 8, rock back. 1, 2, rock back. 3, behind on. 5, 6 and forward. 7, mambo. 8, step back on. 1, lock it back. 2 and 3, 4 and prep. 5, round you go. 6 and sweep. 7, 8 and quarter. 1, pivot round. Don't forget. Breathe. 4, back. 5, 6 and 7, pivot. 8 and 1. Weights on that right foot. If the person in front of you finished slightly ahead of you, just tap them on the shoulder and say, breathe. Are you ready to attack wall 2? Wall 2 is different to wall 1, only slightly. Are you ready then? So we're going to step back onto that right foot. Here we go. 7, 8. Here's 1, 2 and swing. 3, coaster. 4 and stop. here, just to give you direction where you're going. The diagonal behind you, we're going to turn 6 and forward, 7, square up to line dancer as you rock back. Directional, right? Let's try that one more time so we know where we're going. Stepping back onto that right foot, 7, 8, here's 1, 2 and swing, 3, 4 and step, 5, out you go, 6 and sweep, 7 to the bar, 8 and rock, 1, 2 and half, 3 to me, 4 behind, 5, 6 and forward, 7 mambo, 8 step back on 1. Can you do me a favor and just do that all one more time for me on that back wall? It's just getting used to the new direction now, isn't it? That's all it was. Here we go, stepping back, 7, 8, here's 1, 2 and swing, 3, coaster 4, prep your 5, 6 and sweep, 7 to the bar, 8 rock back, 1, 2 and rock, 3 to me, 4 behind, 5, 6 and forward, 7, mambo, 8 step back on 1, bring it back, 2 and 3. It's to the boot we go with your sailor. Sailor with a prep. You're coming back to me with your shuffle. Bring it back round with a sweep, cross rock quarter. Have you realised that the front wall is now your new friend? Have you realised that? Pivot your 3/4 turn round, step 3/4 side step, which is number 3, and we're going to breathe in on number 4. Restart the dance. There's the first restart, okay? Let's do wall 2 and then we'll restart because you can carry on when we get to wall 3 because we've already done it, yeah? Stepping back, here we go. 7, 8, here's 1, 2 and swing, 3, coaster 4, prep 5, out you go, 6 and sweep, 7 to the bar, 8 rock back, 1, 2 and rock, 3, you're bringing it to me, behind 5, 6 and forward, 7, mambo, 8 step back on 1, 2 and sailor turn, take it with a prep, bring it back to me, cross rock quarter turn, bring it back to me, because it's all about me. And restart here. Wall 3. 1, 2 and swing, 3. Coaster 4 and prep 5. 6 and sweep your 7 to the boot, rock back 1. 2 and 3 to the back, behind 5. 6 and forward 7. Stop right there. Restart number 2. So you restart the last step of your mambo there, which is your 8 and 1. You are then restarting that wall again. So come round to me, let's do that. And we've got one more to do. Stepping back, 1, 2 and swing, 3, 4 and prep, 5, 6 and forward, 7 to the boot, 8 back, 1. Rock it back left, take it to the back, sweep it round, sailor step, last step of the mambo, start again now. 2 and swing, 3, 4 and prep, 5, turn in 6 and 7, 8 rock back, 1, 2 rock back on 3, you're coming back to me on 5, 6 and forward, 7, we're going to keep going, 8 back on 1, lock it back, sailor turn. Don't forget the prep. Shuffle round to me. Cross rock quarter turn. Bring it back to me. Count 4 back 5. 6 and forward 7. 8 step back on 1. 2 and swing 3. 4 and... I did say there were 3, didn't I? I'm not lying to you. But this is the last one, and we've just got a little bit of a step change to do. So that last step of the coaster step, you're going to turn that step into a rock with a little bit of a sway. Come back onto the left. And then you're going to square back up to the front wall as you start the dance again. And we're on the finale at that stage. That is the finale, okay? So let's do that. Watch me. 1, I'm going to swing 3, and then I'm not going to prep. I'm going to do a sway, and then step back. Can you bear with me one moment? Thank you. Thank you. Practice that restart, one more war, and then I'm going to tell you the ending, and we're going to have a go with the music. Is that all good? Are you still going? Here we go. Don't forget, we're going to do sway, sway, and we're going to restart. 7, 8. 1, 2, and swing. 3, coaster, rock it forward, recover on 5, start 1. Did you get it? Who said no? Do them again. Do them again. So you're going into a coaster step, but the step of the coaster is a rock. Coaster, rock, recover. So you don't do coaster, step, rock, recover. Yeah, does that make sense? Coaster, rock, recover, square back up to the front. Here we go, try that again. 7, 8, 1, 2, and swing 3, coaster 4 and rock 5, 6, back 1, let's go to the end, coaster with a prep, full turn with a sweep, square to the boot, half back with your rock, to the back behind 5, 6 and forward 7, mambo 8, step back on 1, lock 2 and 3, sailor 4 and prep your 5, shuffle round 6 and sweep your 7, cross rock 8 and quarter 1, 2 and breathe on 4, back 5, 6 and forward 7, 8, stop, freeze. The ending, because if you did 8 and 1, but if you did 8 and, would look so much better, right? So you're not going to do a pivot half-half, you're just going to go 8 and, who's done a workshop of mine before? Well done. So all everybody else, I'm really sorry. T and T. Do we all know T and T? T. I'm going to leave the rest up to you. What do you think? So you will go 8 and to finish the dance, okay? Can we just see that? I want you to breathe in on 4, face the back, touch that right toe next to. You're going to step back on 5, which is your right foot. Ready? And back 5, coast to 6 and 7, pivot